I think that dragonators are just really, really big lances. And the way that you know this is if you were to take one and put it next to a wall, it looks like the shield's next to it, and you only stab with it, and maybe if we had a large enough group of people, we could run forwards and do the sprinting attack. Do you understand?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm telling you that that's where the dragonators were all along.
Yeah. Could you? Yeah. Do you want it? Can you just put some more water on the coals, please? Just a lot more on the coals.
Fine. Oh, what, you mean water on the? Sorry, I thought you said clothes.
No, not clothes on the cod and water on the coals.
Nope, I can't do that. No.
Terry, can you do it, please?
Hi, I'm Terry.
Yes, I know. You're always in here, Terry. Just off screen to the left. It's a shame no one can see you, but if you could just put some more water on the coals.
All right, I'll start spitting on it.
Okay, thank you. You know, anyway. Okay, good. All right. What were you saying, Con?
Something about lances, I think.
And once again, we find ourselves wrapped up in the comfortable blankets of void darkness, where everything is nothing and nothing is everything, and their entire history is spread out before us. Woohoo!
I love nothingness.
Well, nothing loves you. Wait.
I know.
And if you guys would like to have nothing love you too, then you can support us on Patreon down below and have these happen.
That apparently will remove all love from your existence.
Not selling this the best I am. You'll keep us around and support us, so that's fun.
It is, I think.
In any case, way back in there, Con wove together a few...
It was like 4 years ago.
A few conspiracy theories that clearly weren't conspiracy theories and were 100% accurate and truthful.
No, they're facts that I had worked out with my investigative journalism.
Exactly, and I think we need to relive them and just to see how if they've panned out over the last 4 or 5 years. I think that's quite important. So.
In 1978, the First Fleet landed...
What is this voice? What the fuck is this voice?
This is the conspiracy voice.
In 1978.
That's how you know it's a conspiracy.
Okay.
The conspiratorial people don't talk like this.
Why are conspiratorial people soft-spoken nerds?
Because they're thinking all the time about this, and it's really aggravating them, but they don't want to let it show.
And why is the cameraman drunk?
Because he's angry as well. This is 1978. You don't know how cameras worked. Ended in the new world, ready to explore, to research, and to find a new foothold for the guild in a whole new land. Among the First Fleet's most notable members are the Tracker, the Seeker, the Commander, and the Admiral. If that even is his real name. After all... Because it's not his real name.
Our lovely baby boy, Admiral. He looks so ominous.
He is ominous. He's what is he thinking about? How much do we really know about this so-called Admiral?
You know, I've known the man for nearly 2 years now, and I don't think I've ever seen him sleep. I don't even know where he sleeps or goes to the bathroom. How can you trust someone if you don't even know where they defecate?
But we do...
I honestly don't even think that was a bit. I think someone just interviewed you and that was your response.
that would have been the response, yeah.
That would have been the absolute response, yes.
I don't know where this man shits. No, the answer is all over the truth.
We made some wild shenanigans for Base World. And it's really a shame, because now when we make videos like this, like, there's just comments, they're like, I don't understand.
You put this up on the wrong day. It's not April 1st.
You could only make one video for pure entertainment a year on April 1st. What are you doing, idiot?
The year is 2018, and the fifth...
It makes you sound so young.
I was young. It was years ago. Zora Magdaros shows up. Coincidence? No. So...
It sounds like there's a second version of you stood next to you that yelled no as the other you finished that sentence.
Yeah, and he's got like little cue cards, and that's where the no came from. Or Magdaros is under the influence of a Nergigante, or is he?
Because this genuinely reminds me of like old cheesy TV shows that used to do like mystery stuff.
That was the idea. It was all the satire of original concepts. This Nergigante both guides and protects the Zora Magdaros as long as he can, until the Asterans overwhelm him. Where is the Admiral during this time? Good question! Soon after Zora disappears, the Admiral shows up in Astera with a bag of crystals on his back.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know, why aren't you doing that?
You know, that is a really good point.
He hands one out to make it seem normal, but we never see this bag or the rest of his crystals ever again. Why? He is eating them! I
have no memory of this shit.
This diagram my Palico drew up shows that the
Why is he eating them off his second bicep?
going off of his muscle, and he's got a cat paw for some reason, because his Palico drew the diagram for us.
Why does he have 2 biceps?
Well, because he doesn't have a right arm, obviously. He also just has like a weird bendy bit between the second bicep and the wrist, which is swollen.
Also, body is see-through, but the rest of him isn't. Why is only his body translucent?
Main food source of the Admiral is these crystals. Soon after the arrival of the Admiral, we hunt a Nergigante. Don't be fooled! This is not the same Nergigante from Zora Magdaros' back! As you can see, this Nergigante has a perfectly clear face, whereas this Nergigante has a birthmark shaped like the country of Italy. The day after...
Fuck off. It's the wrong way round. I'm
so
this is
good,
wild.
though.
Absolutely wild. I have no idea where this is going.
This cover-up, the Admiral brings an anonymous hunter to see Xenojiva, a creature that feasts on the energy of dying elder dragons, or so we are told. The Admiral leaves the hunter to fight this creature, sensing its power, and tells the hunter he will bring backup. He does not!
Yeah, you see, I was...
That's a good point, you know, very suspicious.
He doesn't bring backup. Where does he go? Sir, I thought you wanted to stay anonymous.
Shut up, Timmy! I didn't say my name, did I? Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes, Alia's weird cat crush.
The hunter
I mean, have you seen Meowskiller Chef?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
That said, there is now a superior cat in Wilds, so you're gonna have to wait and find that out.
I'll believe it when I see it. Slays Xenojiva and sends it off a cliff.
Who the fuck is that?
That's an alternate version of a cotton.
What?
Look, this is a nameless hunter being killed.
He looks so stupid. He deserves to die.
That's so mean. He already lost an eye. Was waiting at the bottom to eat the elder dragon? Good question. What happens when you eat an elder dragon?
There's so many good questions in this piece.
But what are the answers? In the case of a shapeshifter, this would...
I genuinely have no memory of this. I know the title of the video from loading this up.
Yeah.
But the title is just the most powerful monster has been discovered, which I'm assuming is the Admiral, but I'm so curious.
And I bet you're probably assuming that this is somehow going to work back into like the Admiral Rajang. It's not, because I made this before I knew what that meant. Would mean you gain new forms. Not that I am implying that anyone involved in this discussion is any sort of shapeshifter. However, if this was the case, this would leave said shape.
I swear the Admiral isn't the only person you've decided is a shapeshifter.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not an uncommon trait.
Like, Cotton lives in a trailer with a shotgun and a tinfoil hat and yells at everyone that walks past.
Shifter as the most powerful monster in the known new world. And as such, the need for our involvement in the new world very suddenly became unneeded. Coincidence? Of course, this evidence is simply substantial, and until recently we had hit a roadblock.
Also, what was that sentence? This kind of caught up to me, what you just said. But this was like within the first 6 months of World coming out. So we hadn't even got to like Iceborne or anything Rajangi.
Probably, yeah.
But I don't even think you'd fought. Had you fought Rajang? No, you must have done GU at this point, maybe.
I don't think I knew what Rajang was. In our investigation. Until...
Okay, so it is a bit Iceborne.
It was after Iceborne's announcement then. So yeah, I must have known Rajang.
The Admiral lower on the food chain once again.
Right.
The Research Commission continues their journey. However, the Admiral...
I'm surprised this continues into Iceborne.
Yeah, this is shocking.
Where is he? Good question.
Fuck off.
The answer is
Where
in
is he?
conflict.
Where is he?
The Admiral has been seen by an intelligent...
Why is it the Rock?
He's been seen by the rocks.
He's been seen by intelligent rocks.
creature, Runer Nergigant.
Okay, now why the rocks then?
You have to point out every detail that could connect to anything. That's what a conspiracy is.
No, I think this was from... I distinctly remember making a video that involved zooming in on those rocks for a voice line joke.
It could have been.
I think you just took my fucking footage.
I might have.
You son of a bitch. A conspiracy theorist and a thief.
I steal from us.
I steal from us. Can't believe you do this in front of Gante here.
I'm not old Gante.
Old Gante. We love you, Gante.
Day. While the guild was busy on another island, the Admiral was trying to defeat Runer Nergigante and failing to track him.
This is such a great bit of Admiral without context.
Can you disprove any of what I've said?
I don't even know what you've tried to be improving. So far, this has been like 6 minutes, and all we've gotten is that you think the Admiral is a shapeshifter and eats rocks.
And he's fighting Nergigante. Runer Nergigante.
Yes, but that's just not even a conspiracy theory. That's just something he actually was doing.
For now.
Look at that face. Does that face look like it's got anything to hide?
Yes.
Down. This is when the hunter came back. The hunter had stumbled upon the Admiral's hunt, and the Admiral now had only one choice.
I love his hey.
Shit, I wasn't expecting you to be here. You like this rock too?
To hide his secret from us forever and ever. But this was now a secondary goal. The guild found a creature stronger than any other seen in the New World, which is a particularly large threat to a specific blonde man monster. The hunter is
I swear to God, if this is just going to zoom in on the rocks again.
only to be interrupted.
Look at those rocks.
It's not hard to just get this clip of him arriving again.
Actually, no, it was, because this only happens once.
Yes, but we must have had the raw footage from the Pro and Noob playthrough where it happened.
Yeah, probably at some point. I don't think that was close to when this video was made.
By Runer Nergigante, who is trying simply to warn the hunter.
It's RageGamingVideos and I'm here to say...
His communication is ineffective.
Do you enjoy that?
You can only communicate warnings in...
In rap, yeah.
That'd be such an awkward trait for someone to have.
It's like one of those D&D characteristics you roll for by accident and pull out.
Yeah.
As hunters do not understand Russian accents. The hunter knocks him unconscious and moves on. The strongest monster in the New World lay on its back at the feet of the hunter, and when it looked to be...
You look so out of place in that lineup, by the way.
No, I don't. I look incredible. That's how you know I'm in charge.
What's the odd one out, kids? The Admiral's like, hi, I'm the Admiral and these are my children.
I've raised them all from tiny little legs.
Aiden does look like a dwarf. Like, he's so wide and squat.
Oh, I love a good wide squat.
a threat to the research commission. Did the Admiral help?
What is that? I've never even noticed that. Does he just bellow?
What, you don't like Safi's eyes?
No, Safi, the Admiral. The Admiral does like a roar, like he pulls his arm back and does like an actual...
Yeah, he's just like yelling.
He does an actual, look, watch, he does an actual Rajangi roar.
Yeah, look at that. He's Rajang.
No! It was Runer Nergigante, who once again failed to warn the commission before flying away. The commission celebrated, unaware what was really going on. And where was the Admiral? The guiding lands. Why is there no regular basil geese in Master Rank? Because it's the Admiral. Runer Nergigante brings us
Why
to
is
the guiding
Basil the
lands
Admiral?
to show us this, which we ignore. The Admiral ignore Runer Nergigante. Once again leaving.
Just imagine you stood on like a box in Astera.
Yeah.
Just yelling all of this.
This is just like Cotton just got drunk and then just went and stood in the corner and started yelling about it.
God, the handle looks furious.
Well, yeah, she is, because nobody's listening to Runer Nergigante.
Any potential shapeshifter clearly on top of the current food chain. We searched
I love that clip of Admiral when Shapeshifter comes out, 'cause it's like you walked up there and was like, don't mind me, I'm just gonna record you for about 15 seconds. I just need this nice angle of your face. Oh, okay.
Just look like a little bit angry, but not like you're trying to look angry, just like you're thinking about evil thing.
Runer Nergigante's apartment after the fact and found this recording.
His apartment.
RageGamingVideos and I'm here to say the Admiral is an Elder Dragon today.
I do not remember doing that for you.
There's the recording in his apartment after he died.
Hey man, I need you to do a quick Nergy rap where you accuse the Admiral of being an Elder Dragon. Yeah, sure, dude, whatever you need, man. Yeah, I'll whip that right up for you.
His power is immense and intelligence is key. I am sad that I am dead and don't want you to join me.
Yet still
That was actually pretty good.
That was nice.
understands even the base concept of a Russian accent. At this point, the Admiral has Elder Dragon level intelligence and knows people are getting a little suspicious, so he plans his grand finale. In front of a hunter, the Admiral saves the handler. Or does he? The Admiral uses inexplicably monstrous strength to hold up a giant rock to stop a thunder laser. How is this possible, you ask? It isn't. He's holding back. He's
a shapeshifter. He can be anything.
You remember when Rajang dropped in on the Admiral and punched a hole through the side of the guiding lands? No, you don't. This did not happen. You were not there. These are not your memories. This is the Admiral's retelling of events. This is not what happened. In reality,
Jesus Christ. This is the worst thing ever, but it's also
so
like,
true,
yeah,
though.
I mean, I guess that is technically, alright, we weren't
and he
there.
agreed to play along, and then the Admiral personally blew open a hole to the volcanic region, thus leading to him seemingly saving the handler and removing all doubt of his intentions. I am not saying that the Admiral is a monster. I am saying that these are the facts. It is up to you to realize what the Admiral truly is. Until next time.
But what is the Admiral? How are we at the end? I don't know what.
He's a shapeshifter.
Yes, but what did he try to do? What's he want?
He was Nergigante when he was trying to get us away from Zora Magdaros. He was Basil Geese when we were going to the Guiding Lands. He's everything.
Yes, but he's not doing anything wrong.
Sure he is. He's scary.
I just feel like I've been mind-numbed for 10 minutes and have no conclusion.
Well, that's the whole point, is I'm not coming to any conclusions for you. This is up to you. I'm just presenting the facts.
And clueless hunters, stay vigilant!
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Stay vigilant.
Bloody hell. And that was the
Hell is quite bloody.
first one.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Oh.
My brain sort of hurts.
Oh my god.
There's more.
Yeah, there is more. Probably my favorite one if I recall it correctly.
Oftentimes in our monster hunting universe, we face threats of unknown power, but
Why you call it much more like Sinister Tone this time around?
Well, that's because it's a much more sinister problem.
this is not always the case, and I have taken
things
it
are
upon
redder 'cause it's evil.
myself to reveal these unknown threats to you, the viewer, in the hopes that we can contain these world-ending powers before it is too late. Today's subject, the Handler.
What you see?
The handler! The handler!
Of all people, her? Well, dear viewer, have you ever heard of the drunken kung fu fighting?
What? Like, this is just the most logical next step for this video. And in fact, it's still got the red tint to it.
Yeah, it has to, of course.
Style? Through training, one can learn movements that seem almost entirely benign and random to their opponents, while actually being an ingenious attack.
I don't know if that was deliberate or not.
Movements.
That is so good. Why does that work so well?
An ingenious attack. The Handler
You shouldn't be laughing. You did
He's
this.
flipping us off.
This is you. This is your fault this exists in the world.
is the living embodiment
I like
of this style, which she uses in her everyday life to conceal something. Now, I'm not directly accusing the Handler of being a witch.
In hindsight, I think I use a very similar train of thought to the people that say Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord.
For the sake of visualization. But mysterious conspiracy man, witches don't exist in the Monster Hunter universe. There isn't even magic.
I swear to God, if Witch Gobule makes an appearance in this video.
I don't think it does. I think you're saying
Powerful forms of monster attack, elemental strikes. Sure, it may.
Yeah, because witches are well known for their elemental strikes.
yeah. What are elemental strikes? It's magic.
I love the implication that to make this video, you opened up Monster Hunter World, put the handler in a witch outfit, and then went through the cutscene gallery to watch the handler do
Yeah.
various things in a witch outfit so you could capture it on film.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's really fucked up.
Went through every single cutscene that had the handler in it. Yeah.
Be rare, but of course there is magic, and of course there are witches. The Handler claims to seek knowledge, always searching places and touching things. But truthfully, what she seeks is power and artifacts.
Notice
that
how it goes back to the
contain
crystals again.
Power, such as the remnants of elder dragons and pieces of an older civilization. She latches onto the hunter because she senses their power, making herself their partner as she knows that they will find artifacts for her. But mysterious conspiracy man, the guild paired you up.
This look when you walk in and see the handler is so funny.
Very suspicious of you.
What are you doing there?
Who are you?
You're not a witch, are you?
Why are you looking through a flower? Are you an idiot?
That's a really good point.
Are you? Is she stupid?
With her, she had no input on the decision. Are you so sure about that?
Everyone. It's the fact that everyone looks like they're looking at her too.
Everyone in the background, like, Is she okay? Guys, do we do anything?
She knows there's a flower in her eye, right?
Right before our first interaction with the handler, an innocent bystander makes a remark about it being odd that we don't know our partner yet. She's right. We have been on a sea voyage, presumably for weeks, and we have...
Actually, yeah, that is actually a really good point. Why do we not know our handler yet? If we just not mentioned...
We've really been on the same boat the whole time!
It's like it's a particularly massive boat, either.
crossed continents, and surely our partners were assigned to us beforehand. Why do we not know her yet? What was she doing this whole time? Was she even on the boat, or did she fly there?
I hate it when cameras catch me flying! I think the most charming thing about this is how much you're making yourself laugh with your own shenanigans from 5 years ago.
I like dumb things. That's why I make dumb things.
Right after she arrives, carrying a massive plate of food that is clearly a distraction, the Fifth Fleet is attacked by an Elder Dragon. Why? Monsters can sense power. Why do the Elder Dragons migrate to the New World to die every 10 years? Zeno calls to them. Monsters sense power. Zora Magdaros diverged from his path to intercept the handler, who conveniently wound up
A little fast horns.
God's sake.
promising hunter in the fleets. Our Palico then proceeds to show more loyalty towards her than us. Why is this? Cats like witches.
True, it's a fact. It's a fact.
I hate that I knew where that was going before it ever got anywhere close. Oh shit, yeah, he's right. Cats do like witches.
It's a known quantity.
The handler then sets up a camp from nothing in the ancient forest. Every other camp requires material deliveries to exist. Why not ones created by the handler? She is magic. How does she make food without any required ingredients, with nothing stored at the camp and not stealing anything from our item box? She is conjuring it up. Why?
I'm genuinely rooting my voice doing this. I can hear it, and it's great.
The evil handlers making food appear from nothing and then feeding us.
I'm so committed to sounding genuinely upset by this, and I love that.
Can monsters not enter camps? The uninformed masses will tell you that the entrances are too small. But the truth? The handler has a magical ward around every camp she is at, which is all of them all the time.
All of them all the time.
She is. No matter, you can fast travel to another camp. She'll already be there.
The handler is omnicamp.
The handler then takes the hunter on a journey through the entire new world, attracting every single new monster that no other new world hunter has yet seen, despite being in the area for over 40 years. Why does the guild have no notes of these creatures before we find them? We are the first. Why are we always the first? We travel with the handler. Monster
And she's super strong, apparently.
power. The handler watches us attack Zora because she is tracking him. She too is here in search of power, and she knows that Zora will lead her there. In the Rotten Vale, the handler meets a new friend, the Tracker. Now, I'm not saying that the Tracker is a witch, but these two get along awfully well for two people who are complete strangers. The Tracker, not
Because everyone that you get along with that you meet for the first time does the same thing as you.
Well, you're just similar people usually. You've got, similar ideals in life. And she looks like a witch.
Turning to the Odogaron, the Tracker is gone. Where is she? How could she disappear? Magic! The Tracker and the Handler conspire to come up with a spell to control Zora Magdaros. When the guild exiles Zora to the ocean, the Handler casts this spell blatantly.
That's such a funny way to describe that situation.
For God's sake.
When the guild exiles Zora Magdaros to the ocean.
When the guild's finally had enough, it's like, come here, Zora. Look, I'll be honest with you. We didn't want to do this, but
Go to the ocean.
in front of everyone, knowing that the hunters are simply too stupid to realize what she is doing. This
a spell.
is magic. This is a spell, and it is all a part of her plan, sending him off in a very specific direction to be stored for later use.
Sorry, to be stored for later use?
Yeah, he's being stored for later use.
To store Zora Magdaros for later use?
Yeah, he's a big pile of bioenergy. You're storing it for later use.
He's not a pack of batteries.
He is for a Jiva.
The Admiral arrives, who may or may not be a shapeshifter, unconfirmed, and accelerates the whole process, accidentally delivering more artifacts directly into the handler's, hands, and directly increasing her power. Skip ahead to the Everstream. 4 humans take this journey: the Hunter, the Admiral, the Seeker, and the Handler. The Handler, as usual, waits at camp, pretending to idly twiddle her thumbs while likely up to no good. The Admiral and the Seeker evacuate back to Astera after a surprise injury. The Hunter defeats Xenojiva, the most powerful creature we'd seen in the New World, which suspiciously released from its egg-like structure right after the Handler arrived. Monsters sense power.
I swear to God, if you say Monster Sense Power one more time.
It's the tagline. It's how I'm selling it to you.
Everyone's return to Astera is accounted for, except the Handler. How did she get back? What did she do while she was gone? What happened to the unconscious body of Xenojiva?
You sound so outraged by all of this.
I am. How does nobody else realize this?
Is everyone else crazy? Why does no one else get it?
It's so obvious.
That's the right question. In the months to follow, 2 portals
right question.
opened up between our universe
Oh my
and
God.
2 others. One results in a behemoth, and one results in a Witcher and a Lesser.
I really thought you were going to say one results in a Geralt.
A Geralt.
Witches. Final Fantasy has
That's true.
witches. The Witcher has witches.
It's a dumb sentence. I love it.
Well, you know, case closed. I'm sold. Damn, can't believe the Handler was a witch this entire time.
Come on, you're getting there, right? It's all adding up.
And how could a portal that crosses planes of reality possibly be brought into existence in Monster Hunter? Witches! This is the Handler training her power, becoming stronger and testing the Hunter. Skip ahead to Iceborne. The Handler has collected every artifact available to her in her current surroundings and needs to expand her operations to keep gaining power using the scale her grandfather, quote unquote, left her.
Why is that quote unquote?
No, I wouldn't believe a word she says.
And attract the attention of the guild.
The fucking flower, man.
I know, it's so silly every time.
She called Legiana with her magic face flower.
She just rubbed it and some, pollen came off or something.
They follow her. She immediately and magically sets up another camp, and within moments of breaking new ground, the Handler and the Tracker go off by themselves. To do what? Nobody knows! When they return, who would follow but Velkana, who the Handler has a piece of? A battle ensues, during which the Tracker goes missing. Or does she? She finds a note from the past that...
The past?
Sorry, why do you sound incredulous at the concept of the past?
History?
Things that happened before today?
I don't buy it.
no one but her can read? The Handler then interprets the information? See a pattern here? The Hunter, a weapon of mass destruction, being guided solely on the information of the Tracker and the Handler. The Handler then stays quiet for most of the rest of the journey. Why? We are following her information, her plan. This leads us to Shara Ishvalda, who harbors the final artifact, his eye.
Why?
I assume you're about to find out, obviously.
Plans as a method of distracting them from what she's about to do. While here, she also sets up a camp from absolutely nothing within moments again. In Iceborne, there are an absolutely unusual amount of new subspecies and variants. These are the types of mutations that could be caused by magic. Now, I'm not going to say that the Handler was responsible for the subspecies and the variants. That would be ridiculous. What she is responsible for, however, is Safi Jiva. That's right, the end goal. She stole Zora, knowing that his death results in a massive surge of bioenergy. Then she stole Xenojiva, knowing
She's not stealing monsters.
She's hoarding them. It's all part of her plan.
With the help of the tracker, they used magic to turn Xenojiva into Safi Jiva. How else could its skin change both material and color? With time? With age? Who could believe that? It was magic. It was witchcraft. Why would they do this? To test us. They need to know if their magic is more powerful than our hunting. And for now, it is not. But it is. The handler is also the only one
She knows.
What the fuck is that?
She knows. She knows.
How are these two connected?
suspicious of the admiral, who may or may not still be a shapeshifter, which shows that she has a knack for recognizing power. And finally, last but absolutely not least, when you put these steamworks into overdrive, the handler appears. Why?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's an interesting blast from the past, isn't it? That cutscene.
That is horrifying.
Ah.
I love steamworks. Give me steam.
All she does is throw a bunch of things into the furnace, right? Is she helping? No! But also, yes! She is sabotaging the steamworks with magic that makes the steam form a protective shield around Celiana. This magic protects the innocent civilians. I said she was a witch. I did not say that she was evil.
After 9 minutes! That's on you for just assuming that all witches were evil.
Come on. Just because I'm using this voice and the screen's red and there's a weird suspicious trumpet every time that I say her name.
Wow, real witch system, everyone watching this.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Why does this have vibes of, I was talking about a doctor, and I bet the entire time you assumed it was a man, like from this whole concept.
There's good witches too.
But what if she changes her mind?
What if she just decides one day, evil now?
What if she just does evil stuff? It could happen.
The handler, ladies and gentlemen, may not yet be evil, but she is a threat to us all. She is a threat to our society. Keep an eye out, hunters. And until next time, stay vigilant.
God's sake.
Oh, it's so perfectly dumb.
Do you still believe it? You still,
Oh yeah, the handler's a witch.
Admiral's a shapeshifter, handler's a witch.
Well, I mean, they sort of back each other up, so it's hard to disagree with either one now that I've seen both.
Yeah, that is true. You know, this is solid. I can't believe we've been ignoring this for all these years.
We're really building a pattern here.
God, what's going to happen in Wiles?
I don't know, but we'll find out.
All right then, guys. I hope you enjoyed this somehow, in some way. You got something out of this.
Wow, it's so mean.
And let us know if there's any other gems from the past you'd like us to explore.
From
once
the
more.
past.
For now, though, like if you enjoyed this, subscribe with the bell for more. Consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.